basically, I came into the program knowing nothing about marketing, about presentations, and I've been learning a tremendous amount. The programs that have been presented are concise. They're presented in a logical, slow fashion, and they're paused to take questions from people like myself who really are coming in at the bottom rung. And I've been feeling more comfortable with making presentations and getting information out there that is necessary for my organization. I would recommend these programs to anyone.
Thank you so much.
Was that all right?
No, that was awesome. That was awesome. I do have a question. Do you feel as though SAPA will be able to go from an expert to authority in their field with this program?
Definitely. Yes, I definitely do.
Heck yes. That's what.
Oh, like I said, I forgot. I think Adana had asked me, what I thought about your presentations, and I said I feel like I've been taking a crash course in marketing, and it's wonderful. I really want to learn more.
Greetings and grace. I pray that you are restored, and I pray that you have, the encouragement, that you feel encouraged to be more mindful of what it is that you say, right? That's what it's about. Our words have power. Case in point, we're going to get right on into it. Proverbs chapter 18. An unfriendly person pursues, An unfriendly person pursues selfish ends, and against all sound judgment starts quarrels. Fools find no pleasure in understanding, but delight in airing their own opinions. When wickedness comes, so does contempt, and with shame comes reproach. The words of the mouth are deep waters, but the fountain of wisdom is a rushing stream. It is not good to be partial to the wicked, and so deprive the innocent of justice. The lips of fools bring them strife, and their mouths invite a beating. The mouths of fools are their undoing, and their lips are a snare to their very lives. The words of a gossip are like choice morsels. They go down to the inmost parts. One who is slack in his work is brother to one who destroys. The name of the Lord is a fortified tower. The righteous run to it and are safe. The wealth of the rich is their fortified city. They imagine it a wall too high to scale. Before a downfall, the heart is haughty, but humility comes before honor. To answer before listening, that is folly and shame. The human spirit can endure in sickness, but a crushed spirit who can bear? The heart of the discerning acquires knowledge, for the ears of the wise seek it out. A gift opens the way and ushers the giver into the presence of the great. In a lawsuit, the first to speak seems right until someone comes forward and cross-examines. Casting the lot settles disputes and keeps strong opponents apart. A brother wronged is more unyielding than a fortified city. Disputes are like the barred gates of a citadel. From the fruit of their mouths, a person's stomach is filled. With the harvest of their lips, they are satisfied. The tongue has the power of life and death, and those who love it will eat its fruit. He who finds a wife finds what is good and receives favor from the Lord. The poor plead for mercy, but the rich answer harshly. One who has unreliable friends soon comes to ruin, but there is a friend who sticks closer than a brother. All right, let's get into it. I love this one. This is a great chapter because, again, right, please be encouraged to be more mindful of the things that you say. Matter of fact, we talked about your heart, right? The intentions of your heart, the motives of your heart. We talked about how it be lying, your heart be lying, and we talked about how to captivate peace. A lot of it starts with how we speak, right? Number 1, chapter 18, verses 1 and 2. An unfriendly person pursues selfish ends, and against all sound judgment starts quarrels. Fools find no pleasure in understanding, but delight in airing their own opinions. You know those people that cut you off all the time, and you maybe have addressed it. If you haven't, I want to encourage you to address it. If there is no improvement in that area, then honestly, me personally, I know it's harsh, but loving people from a distance is okay as well. Loving people from a distance is okay as well, because let me tell you something. If you're not going to be able to be heard as well, because it takes two to have a communication, a conversation. If they're not going to listen to you, but they're going to consistently cut you off, then what's there to really talk about? They really just want to hear their voice. They're only right. Their words and their opinions are the only ones that matters. And it says they unfriendly too. because they don't care about what you say. So that means they don't respect you. That means they're devaluing what it is that you have to say or your experiences. Me personally, what's the point of communicating with them? Because against all sound judgment, they start quarrels and they get off on it. Be careful of those people. Verse 13, to answer before listening, that is folly and shame. So those people, right? Those type of people who be cutting you off left and right, they foolish and they shameful. Forget them. No, okay. All right. That's kind of harsh. Love them from a distance, wish them the best, but forget spending time, which you cannot get back, trying to get a word in, trying to have a conversation that's one of substance, trying to edify somebody who doesn't want to be edified. You know what I'm saying? You got to count the cost here, right? The 30 seconds that we just spent together, we're not going to get that back. Make it count. You feel me? All right. Proverbs chapter 18, verse 15. The heart of the discerning acquires knowledge, for the ears of the wise seek it out. If people don't want to grow, I mean, really, how far can you really go with them? Some people literally don't want to grow. They don't want to invest in themselves. And that tells you right there, they're not discerning. They don't have a heart of discernment. They don't care for knowledge, and they're not seeking it out. So, I mean, how much can you actually grow with them? You know, you got to be careful. You got to be careful who you're the sum total of the 5 people you hang around. You got to be careful of that. Verse number 19, a brother wronged is more unyielding than a fortified city. A brother wronged is more unyielding than a fortified city. This tells us a whole bunch of things. A brother wronged is more unyielding than a fortified city. I don't know about you, but if you've been, if you've ever gotten wronged, thank you so much, love. If you've ever been wronged and then they get passionate, somebody gets passionate about that, I could be like that. You know what I'm saying? I know people that could be like that. It's hey, you know what I'm saying? You wronged the wrong person. It's not okay. All right. Now we're gonna talk about verses 20 through 21. From the fruit of their mouth a person's stomach is filled, with the harvest of their lips they are satisfied. The tongue has power, the power of life and death, and those who love it will eat its fruit. What are you saying? Are you taking inventory? Are you reflecting? Are you really looking at the words that are coming from your mouth? If they are negative, death and life. If you're not speaking life, you're speaking death. Or you're in the middle, you're not speaking anything at all. Be purposeful when you open up your mouth. Be purposeful when you're thinking thoughts. Be purposeful what goes in, what comes out. You got to speak life. Stop saying so and so this, or men are this, women are this, or, you know, we've all heard it. We've all done it. You know what I'm saying? And it came from, of course, a place of hurt, but you got to make the decision to speak life into other people. Because if you're not speaking life, then honestly, you're speaking death. You're speaking negativity. God don't like that. God don't like ugly. You know what I'm saying? So be encouraged. Speak life. Even if something doesn't look awful, doesn't look right, pray. You know, put in God's ear that you pray that they get better, that people get encouraged, that people get love. You know, sometimes people talk a whole bunch of trash, especially online. I'll be like, man, I hope you get a hug and you feel the love. I hope you get that. I hope that for you. I hope you feel love. I hope you feel encouraged. I hope you stop seeking validation from everybody else, but you look in the mirror and you could tell yourself that you love you. You know what I'm saying? You got to get people like that. That's how you got to speak to people, because a lot of times people, they'll be coming with some off stuff, and most of the time it's a projection. So you got to turn that sucker back around. Remember, soft answer, gentle answer turns away wrath. Hey, that's Proverbs, baby. We talk about gentleness, okay? Gentleness and truth. If you have that discerning spirit, if you study psychology, even, you can see a lot of times when people are projecting that it's coming from another place. So you got to speak life intentionally. Come on with it. You got the power. All right. And then don't speak negatively on purpose. God don't like that. God don't like ugly. We know that. And verse number 22, he who finds a wife finds what is good and receives favor from the Lord. Let me tell you something. If you with a guy and he ain't even looking for marriage, and why give him your favor, sis? No. No, you hold on to your favor. You work on your prayer life. You work on getting right with you to the best of your ability, because the right man will honor you. They will see you. They know that what you bring to the table aligns with their vision, and y'all going to be able to work together. So bump giving your favor, what comes with you, your blessings, the fact that you hold a man's child, the fact that his 0.7 ounce of sperm can turn into a 7-pound baby. That's you, boo. You amplify men. We as women amplify what men give us. And if he ain't coming with something that's powerful with his seed, whether that's his speech, whether that's how he lives his life, his vision, and, you know, if he ain't a good father now, you know what I'm saying? Like, my loves, take a step back, pray about it. You know, say, stop giving your favor to people who don't deserve it. That's what I'm saying, because a man who finds a wife finds a good thing and receives favor from the Lord, because she been in the Lord's face about you. Come on, man. Look, you got to think about it this way. You need a woman who's going to be praying for you, and you need a man who's going to be praying for you too. Okay? All right. Much love. God bless. Hey, do the work, y'all. Seriously, think about what it is you're saying. It's powerful. What it is you're saying matters. Matter of fact, quick story. I'll share this real quick. I'll tell you why I know words are powerful. Because if you consistently speak life, and I think I shared this with you guys. When I was going through some stuff, I was depressed and everything like that. I was listening to More Abundantly, the More Abundantly medley. I mean, I've got other stories and everything like that, just speaking life into myself and my situation. But like, it just says joy a bunch of times. I kept saying joy. You know, joy is for me. Joy. I receive joy. I accept joy. Joy, 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 joy. And I mean, I just started feeling more joyous, right? If you're not seeing joy, start speaking joy into your life. See what happens. See what happens after a week. You're like, hey, every time you see or you feel your thoughts or your heart and it's just like sad or something like that, say the opposite. Be like, I rebuke that. That's not from God. I accept God's joy. I accept God's peace that surpasses all understanding, etc., etc., etc. All right. And bring in the scripture with it. Okay. That's how powerful your words are. Come on, man. Words are spells. We know that. The English grammar, all this stuff like. And I think, what is it? English and then one other country or language. It's all the same, but it's ridiculous, to be honest with you. I mean, like, think about it, right? What you say has that much power. All right. God bless. Talk to you guys soon. Greetings. Secure your path in just 3 steps. I myself knew a piece of my purpose, but I lacked the depths of my vision. I knew that I would make an impact, but I did not feel significant because I didn't know how to achieve this and actually make money online. Now I exercise the confidence of my purpose, execute my strategies for more impact, and I feel more fulfilled, making money as a result, helping other educators do the same as me. Some have even left their 9-to-5. Specifically, this year, I want to help 1,000 people discover their purpose in depth, strategize their impact, and make money online organically with the right information and guidance straight, no chaser. Go to online.theetablueprint.com right now so that you can be confident in your purpose like me and no longer lost on your path. My name is Imani Allen and I own Priceless Faith Productions, where your impact can become omnipresent. 10x, baby!